Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always clicking. Thank you. All right, so and if you're just joining, please kindly subscribe to this channel, and of course you're going to be receiving a lot of goodies from me. Thank you so much guys. So today I'll be talking about something very important. All of you, a lot of you from Nigeria, my people, you have been sending me message on Instagram asking me question: how can I come to Kenya? So today I'm doing you this big favor to answer this question, and so I don't want to be replying everybody inbox because a lot of persons have been sending me the same message. So I decided to do this video for everyone to see, so I can't reply everybody now. How about? So I decided to do this video so we can all be in the same page, everybody at the same time, okay, listening to this. So let's dive right into the video. But before then, please, if you have not subscribed, it is offering time. Let us do this, guys. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, guys. Do so. Let us grow this community together, okay? So, and if you have subscribed, thank you. All right, let's dive right in. So before you decide on coming to Kenya, you must have a reason or two. Okay, so a lot of us come here for tourism, a lot of us come here for schooling. Why some people, I don't know, people just come here for different reasons. So you must have your reason. So there are so many ways you can come, and
either you walk or you run or you enter bus or you enter flight. So guys, come on.
So first thing first, you must make sure that your passport is up to 6 months. You must make sure you have up to 6 months passport. Even though you're not leaving the shores of Nigeria, like go see the back. So that's the first thing. You must make sure you have your passport up to 6 months, okay? So, and of course there is also a space where you can receive a stamp, even if it's 1 or 2. So just make sure of that. So that's one. So the second thing you have to do is also to make sure that you have a COVID certificate, because we're in COVID era. So of course you have taken your 2 doses of vaccine. So you have your COVID vaccine certificate, and you have your yellow fever card. So it's very, very important, because you're going to be asked. You will be asked. Even in Lagos, they will ask you. In Nigeria, they're going to ask you before you board the flight. The immigration is going to ask you to bring all of those. Okay, so you need to have all that. That's it. Then another thing is that once all of those is done, then we come into the main traveling document. Now, number one thing you have to do is to book a flight. Okay, so you need to have a flight reservation, and number 2, you need to have a hotel reservation. So these 2, you're going to be using them to apply for your visa. So you can do this visa yourself online, or you pay an agent. So I paid an agent, I think 45k to get a visa. So of course I use an agent. Of course you can also do that yourself if you can. Okay, but I didn't want to go through the stress, so I paid 45,000. So I didn't pay for Eliora. I only gave the lady, I think I paid like 5k for her to just, because she's an agent. Of course you have to pay something. So I gave her 5,000. So children below 5 years are exempted from paying for visa. I think 5 years or there, but I don't know how many years, I've forgotten, but I just know that I didn't pay for her. So if you're coming with a child, you don't need to pay for her, okay, or him, as the case may be. So I just paid for myself. I paid 45k. Then I had my hotel reservation. I did all of those myself because they were going to charge me extra, so I did that. So you can actually do your hotel reservation at booking.com. So it's free of charge. You can also do cancellation anytime. So you look for hotels, you can have free cancellation. Some are actually, you have to pay money for cancellation. So, but one thing about this thing is that you don't need to put your card, okay? So since you're not putting your card, what's that? Then another thing you also have to do after all of that is done is to go straight in and book for your visa. Now, applying for your visa is an e-visa you're going to be receiving from the embassy, okay? So you're going to get in that on your email. Once they approve it, it normally takes 1 to 3 days, okay? So it will be out max, let's say 4 days, it will be out. So they give you an e-visa, so that way you can start using your e-visa to start applying for what's it called, PTA. So most of us, when we're traveling from the country, we want to change our money to dollars. So I advise you apply for your PTA. PTA is called Personal Traveling Allowance, while BTA, which is called Business Travel Allowance. So it is very important you change your money from naira to dollars. Okay, so this way you get it even cheaper. Okay, but buying from the black market is very expensive. Like I had to buy from black market when I was coming, and it was very expensive, because it took me 2 weeks. I was planning for 2 weeks and I wasn't able to get, because now you can no longer do this PTA thing over the counter. You have to apply online through CBN website. There's a particular website for that. So you apply this online, then once you apply online, they get to what they will not approve. They will send you, go to your bank. Your bank will not be the one to do all the processing. Okay, so they give them go ahead to do that. So sometimes your bank might say we are out of cash, or CBN has told us not to give us cash for today. That was just the stories I was hearing. So it's very important, if you're applying, please just apply on time. I'll tell you to start like a month before, so you don't get disappointed like me. I have to shift my flight for extra 1 week for me to get this, and I actually did not get it. So it's very annoying, and I would advise that you start it months before. Even when they tell you it's too early, don't worry, tell them no worry, just give me the money. Shaving and me get the money, give me make a hold on for my hand. So that's that. So once that's done and you've started processing for your PTA, after all of those is done, if you have not paid for your flight yet, please kindly go ahead and pay for your flight. Okay, so guys, that's that. So you go ahead, pay for your flight, and then you go for your COVID test. So without a COVID test, you cannot come into Kenya. You cannot travel anywhere. It is very important that you go for COVID tests, like do proper COVID test and print it out. You see all these documents I'm talking, please kindly print them out. Your the COVID test, print it out. They're going to ask you to print it out in the airport. Like I spent money at Nigerian airport, guys. I spent a lot of money. Some of the things I was supposed to print out, I didn't print them, and some of my friends that had traveled were telling me, no, there's no need to print it out. They forgot that I'm traveling during COVID and they're looking for ways to make money. So it's very important that you print out these things, okay, before going anywhere. Then after that, there is a form you have to fill online where you have to put all your documents, like all your traveling document, COVID test, and all of it. You're going to apply for that. You're going to put that online on Kenyan. I'm going to drop that here. So you're going to put that on there. I think it's like Health, Ministry of Health, blah 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 blah. I'll drop it here, and there that's where you're going to put all of those. So sometimes they are not going to be asking, when you come into Kenya, they're not going to be asking you where's your COVID test certificate and all of that. Everything's online. So once they just get your passport, they're going to see your details, everything online. So it's very important you feel that. If not, when you get to Lagos airport, they are going to ask you of it, and if you don't have it printed, or you've not done it, you're going to pay 7,000. This is something you can use your phone to do. You're going to pay 7,000. I paid 7,000 to do that at the airport, and I paid about 2,000 to print it out. So guys, you don't want to do that. So it's very important that you do all of this yourself before leaving your house. Okay, so another tip is that please leave your house on time. Leave your house on time. You don't want to miss your flight. I almost missed my flight. I left my house early, but guys, before we got to the airport, then finish up with immigrations, and you don't want to know my story. Maybe it's story for another day. But at the end of the day, I and Elora was even one of the last people that got there with running and all. So it's very important you leave your house early, clear up, sit and be waiting for them to call your flight. That is very, very important. Coming to Kenya is very easy. So even if you do not want the hotel, let's say you booked a hotel online and it was very expensive, you do not want it, there are a lot of Airbnbs rent here. Okay, so when I came in, I paid 2,000 a night for an Airbnb. I can give you contact of the person that I stayed at her place if you want. Okay, so I paid for an Airbnb. I think it was 2,000 Kenya shillings per night. So I stayed there for a few days before I was able to get a place, because I cannot be paying for Airbnb throughout the few weeks I'm going to be here. So guys, that's it. Okay, so you come here, you just be you. Okay, so one thing I love about Kenya is the fact that they have Wi-Fi. Some of the apartment comes with Wi-Fi, but mine doesn't come with Wi-Fi. I had to buy my Wi-Fi. Then a lot of fun places to visit. So a lot of things to do. Like, you can't just get bored here. This country is really blessed. It's a very nice place for you to come and visit. Just do your thing and go back. Okay, so you want to come here, just come gingerly and gingerly out. So I think you love this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and please, you can also ask your questions, but just know that whatever I said here is not a professional advice. This is just me being me, and of course this is just me shooting a video. And if you need a professional advice, I would advise that you go to a traveling agency near you, and get all the information that you need about coming to Kenya. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching, and if you have any question, please kindly drop at the comment section. I will be watching and I'll be replying to that. If you know me, you know that I reply to comments, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, I'm calling for offering time again, guys. Please kindly subscribe right now, and let's grow this community together. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any other thing you want me to talk about, guys, drop it at the comment section. I'm going to be talking about it raw. All right, guys.